Hey, what's going on there, YouTube? It's SCL05020 representing JVS. Just want to give you guys a quick review for Arrow, the second episode of Now is Sixth Season. And to be quite honest with you guys, I think that these last two episodes have actually been pretty good. I've watched a lot of series this week, and I think that between Arrow and Riverdale, those had the strongest episodes this week, ironically. I did enjoy Gotham to a fault. But in this episode, Anatoly makes a reoccurrence, and it's kind of like a blood in the water situation. Now that, Oliver has been outed by someone, which we still don't know, even by the end of this episode, we still don't know. Now the feds are trailing behind him. In the episode, in the beginning of it, they make the best Batman, nail drop ever. And, when he basically was talking about Bruce Wayne, and I was just geeking out. Y'all already saw my reaction to that. I wish they would have kind of kept that a secret and left it for the episode, because that would have been something in the, the memory books, essentially. But in episode, I think it was very compelling in the sense that this is a scenario that I never thought that Arrow would go and touch, where honestly Oliver has to figure out if he can or will still become what the city needs him to be, not just as the mayor, but as the Green Arrow. And it's he's forced. I think that Slade Wilson, he basically told him, there's gonna be a time in your life that you're gonna have to choose of being what this boy needs and what the city needs. And now he's at that precipice in this episode. The problem is the surrounding situation that was going on with Dinah and Diggle. Dinah knows that Diggle has nerve damage. I'm glad that they specifically showed that it wasn't just, Diggle losing his nerve, because Diggle's been in wars. Diggle's gone through all kinds of trauma. So that wouldn't be something, but nerve damage in the situation that he's in, it's not something that can just be fixed. I think he's going to have to find a different way of being able to fight without a gun, but with something else. And so it's going to be interesting to see what they actually do with that. But not just that, they got technological people there. Felicity is literally moving because there's a chip in her back that allows her to be able to move from paralysis. So I would figure that they'd be able to do something with his arm from a mechanical standpoint to be able to allow him to do what he needs to do as well. But hopefully they'll get Cisco or somebody else involved, or maybe a geneticist that'd be able to help him with that. But either way, now the end of this episode, I just don't know. I don't know what's gonna happen. I feel like somebody's gonna be a casualty of this, and Diggle needs to say something. But I'm glad that Dinah at least knows now officially what's going on. The other thing about this episode, like I said, is the meat of it, which is the boy. William legit is I don't want to lose you, and he says it in different ways, but you can kind of really tell. And I really find it just so fascinating, the father-son aspect of this season. I just really appreciate it. But then even the Anatoly situation with the story arc, I was just dang. The only thing I have a problem with is that the end. I would never have allowed what happened with Anatoly to just... No, I couldn't. I don't want to spoil it, but dude, man, somebody would have gotten hurt. Somebody would have been limping off. It wouldn't have ended that way. If I was Oliver, I would have ended it a totally different way. But that's the difference between me and him. But I mean, given the casualties, even the situations going on with Oliver and the FBI agent, investigating him, I wouldn't have handled that either that way. When he was I don't want William being put under a microscope. So you're going to go up to an FBI agent and saying, giving her, specifics like this. Oliver, this isn't Detective Lance back in the day. You're not going to be able to just skate underneath this. And I feel like what's going to eventually happen, he's just going to have to out himself. And I think I don't know how that's going to work, but it's going to be an eventuality. No matter, even if he's going to be the Green Arrow anymore or not, I think that what's going to be the commonality is that people are going to know that he is the Green Arrow. So no matter what, William will be, in jeopardy. Their lives will be in jeopardy. So at least now he can be on top of it, kind of Tony Stark style. But I guess we'll see where that goes, because their universe is just so dangerous, man. But when you got people like Batman around, you got protection, you got friends. But this is a good episode to me. I actually personally enjoyed it. I didn't think it was anything really necessarily wrong, other than the decisions that were kind of made. But I don't know if it was good as the first episode. So maybe I'll give this an 8.5 out of 10. Between an 8.5 and a 9 out of 10. But hopefully you guys enjoyed my review. I will get hard at work to try to get these reactions done. Again, I'm really seriously contemplating maybe trying to hire somebody to be an editor, just because there's so much going on and I don't have time, to do what I really want to do in terms of the channel and just progressively. So stay tuned for that. But keep it locked. JVS, we ain't gonna stop. I apologize I didn't get the other videos out that I wanted to, you guys. All right, peace, everybody.